he might go for it. Like,
Ancient Chinese secret.
talk me off, John. Talk me off. Talk me off, dude. I'm
don't
doing
do it.
fine.
Don't
I'm
do
doing
it.
fine.
Don't do it.
You're part of the FBI. You got to tell me not to do it. But remember, it's Cash Patel's FBI, so anything can happen.
Do it or you're a pussy. Oh, no, that's not the right thing.
I'm not a pussy.
Oh, I screwed it up. Dude, Cash
the
Patel, what an awesome guy.
new hostage negotiators for the FBI are like, dude, fucking do it. Fucking kill them all. Yeah, dude, Cash Patel sucks so much
I
ass.
think he's super cool. I saw that video of him in the locker room with the hockey team.
Oh, God.
And he's like, he's like, yeah. And I was like, that's an awesome guy.
He's like the fucking
so cool.
loser dork that snuck into the frat party that somehow got
like
the party.
He's like a Make-A-Wish kid. He's like, if you what do if you're like a loser who everyone bullied your whole life? You become in charge of the law.
Yeah, well, goddamn, dude. That's the lamest goddamn thing ever. Like, imagine, like, God, what's it?
J.
What's
Edgar Hoover.
I was
going
just
into
about to say, like, yeah, what's something from the '60s or '70s?
Yeah,
or like the Miracle on Ice in the '80s team.
Oh, J. Edgar Hoover would have loved going in that locker room.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, now he was like, keep all the cameras on. You boys
Hello,
have
boys.
hunches. This is something you don't get to do in the CIA. Meanwhile, two guys from the CIA are just peeping through the shower holes going, oh, yeah, we got it.
You're like, don't worry, we're
dude,
here.
That sucks so much ass, though, to, like, win gold and the country universally kind of loves you.
Yeah.
And then immediately pooch it by just partying with the lamest fucking douche in the country.
Yeah.
Or at least one of the lamest douches.
Yeah, one of the top 5 at least.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
There's a lot. It's kind of crazy how they're all cringe. Like, there isn't one cool guy representing the government right now. Like, they don't have an Obama, you know?
No, dude, it fucking sucks. The hockey team, and that dude, like, kind of, I'm going to say, like, let down by the boys because they get a speaker phone call from the director of the FBI to the president.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, dude, that fucking sentence alone. And then, I don't know, man, Trump just, like, locker room talking. And then somebody thought it'd be a good idea to post that. Where I'm like, I don't know, brother. like every Democrat and now a good amount of the Republican base is like, hang on, this is like a pedophile protector calling King pedophile to tell the boys they did good.
Did you see Dan Bongino? Because he's back to podcasting.
Oh, I saw that. I saw. Well, hang on. Let me finish up with the boys because like the boys in the locker room, dude. And then Trump talks about how he doesn't. He's like, oh, we'll have you boys out at the White House, and then he's like, and I guess we have to have the women's team too. He's like, I'm not looking forward to inviting her. Some bullshit like that. I'm paraphrasing. And all I could think is, I'm like, brother, if it was the U-17 women's team, I'm sure the president would love to have them out. Like, dude, not a good look if the president, who's known to, or allegedly a huge pedophile, is like, I don't want this adult women's team at the White House.
Also president who famously loved going in the locker rooms for young girls.
Yeah, and also famously might be kind of gay. So he's like, give me the men.
Well,
give me the men and girls.
Yeah. No, the thing about Trump, I actually don't think Trump has a gay bone in his body, like in the traditional sense, but I think he admires young men in I want to be them type of way.
I think he's got some gayness. The way he talked about, who was it?
Zoran?
No, one of the golfers that has Arizona iced tea. Not Arnold Palmer. Jack Nicklaus.
He's always
cock.
like, oh, real handsome young man, real beautiful, beautiful young man.
What was it, Arnold Palmer or Jack Nicklaus? He was talking about a golfer's cock. He was like, it was big.
But that's the thing. I truly don't think it's I want to put that in my mouth or fuck it feeling.
I don't know, man. You got to watch him talk about it. It's not talking about. It's not like if you were to go.
I've seen Trump talk about men in that way, but I think it's truly like an admiration, like like he wants to be that. You know, he admires. He likes handsome guys.
Listen, when we have a producer will be able to do stuff in real time where I'm going to be like, pull up the clip, the way he talks about this cock. It's not like he is appreciative in a way that you would be like, this is a good sporting dog.
Yeah.
But he's also got to look to him where he's like, and me likey, that dog.
I get what you're saying, and that's not foreign to how he's talked about men before, but I'm saying he's gay in like Hollywood producer gay in terms of like he just loves the image of it. You know, he's obsessed with that, and it's like I don't know. I just and he's also gay in like a I love musical theater. I'm from New York type of gay.
See, I always thought he was gay in the way that he sucks dick and balls kind of gay.
Yeah, no, I don't. Truly, I don't. You know,
you think he sucked off Bill Clinton though? We've talked about this before.
He might have done that, but I think just for the lulz, probably.
Okay, yeah. That's a crazy, crazy defense for non-homosexuality, but I get it.
Did I ever tell you there was a guy I knew in high school? There was a rumor that he was actually he was a friend of mine, and there was a rumor that he sucked off this gay guy, this very openly gay guy, and my friend was straight, at least said he was straight, had a girlfriend, all this stuff, never denied being even bi or anything, right? And there was just sort of a rumor that had been passing around that he sucked off this gay guy. I didn't believe it.
The supposedly straight guy sucked off the gay guy?
My supposedly straight friend sucked off this gay guy, right?
Okay.
At like a party or something. Everyone was, I'd heard people say it, and I was like, I don't believe it. I don't think, it's easy to make stuff up. And then one time he was driving me. We were driving to Applebee's, and it was like a car of a few people, and I was just like, hey, man, Are you aware of that rumor that you sucked off? And then he stopped me mid-sentence and went, it's not true. It's not fucking true. And then immediately I was like, oh, yeah, he did it. For sure.
He
100%
true.
did that.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's telling in the defense.
Yeah.
Because when I was in college, there was a rumor that Delta Chi used to, like, have their pledges suck like brothers off, or like they had to suck dick or something like that. Remember, guys, Delta Chi from Michigan State, circa 2010 to 2014. The rumor. This is alleged.
If you know any legacies from that era,
please.
They allegedly sucked cock.
Chat, let me know. It's a pretty big fraternity, so I'm sure there's some secrets that have gotten out by now. But I knew this kid, Charlie, won't say his last name, but knew him from high school as well, and he was in Delta Chi. And I remember being drunk one night, and the revolver kind of had a negligent discharge, because I was like, yeah, man, I don't know about you, but I've never sucked dick for coke. And then like I just saw him, it like his face like turn and like look away, and I was like, oh yeah, no, yeah, it's like, oh no. And then I had the exact same thought. I was like, oh no, man, Charlie had to suck dick for coke at Delta Chi. That sucks. Allegedly. Yeah. It's all vibes. I can't prove it.
That reminds me of
it's just fucking nuts. Dude, is this gonna be an episode where much like I've had a couple of days in my life where I'm like, damn, dude, a lot of my friends have been molested.
No.
I'm like, fuck, dude, are we about to out all of our friends that have sucked off dudes?
Well, no, but so one time I was talking to my dad, and
oh boy, oh god, where's this one going?
Actually, we were sitting around as a family. I remember we were all out on the patio of the hotel that we used to live in, and I made a joke. It might have been Easter dinner or something, and I made a joke about my dad. I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, Dad was a Boy Scout and an altar boy. I was dodging bullets nonstop. And then everybody laughed. And then my dad kind of smiled softly, and then he like got quiet, and then he took his drink, and then he moved to another spot and just sat. He moved over to the fire pit, and he just stared at the fire. And then Julia goes, he got real quiet.
Oh, no.
And I was going,
no.
oh, no.
Oh, no. Like, if this episode's playing in the living room right now and Soap is in the kitchen and your dad just heard that, he's about to get real quiet again.
Oh, no, Dad.
Oh, no, dude. You did it again.
No, I'm sorry, Dad.
Damn, dude.
That's fine. I think he just got quiet.
Tell you what, I'm not going to riff on that. I'll move right past that hill, dude.
I totally forgot. I was going to put a movie in the background. I forgot to do that. I feel so
don't
stupid.
Do it now.
I can't do it now.
Save it for the Patreon. Then we can turn the volume on.
Yeah,
Tell you what,
no
the next 3 episodes of a Patreon could be movie day for class.
We'll just sit and watch it.
God, guys, I'll never do this as long as we're a professional podcast, but it would be funny if for 3 episodes of Patreon we just watched The Lion King in 30-minute chunks.
With no commentary?
But it would be in Spanish to learn something.
I remember in my French class, she would sometimes show us movies that were in French.
Yeah.
Like, or it would be in a movie that's originally in English, and she would show us the French dub.
Yeah. 100%.
With French subtitles. And I remember the whole time thinking, like, okay, but I don't speak French, and I don't know Beauty and the Beast well enough to remember what they're saying.
Right.
So I'm getting nothing out of this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. The whole immersion thing, I think, is fake.
Johnny, I think that you might have had a teacher phoning it in.
Oh, of course I did.
Como se dice phoning it in, but in French, por
You
favor.
die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. I've been the teacher phoning it in. Like, I understand.
And how, dude? You have a whole career phoning it in now. You got, kids that don't even turn on their fucking screen. Like, that's insane, dude. You're teaching to black boxes, man. That's dystopic.
Sometimes it's better, you know?
I mean, you literally have the trucker headset on right now.
I sound like Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China when I'm teaching
I'm
class.
just saying, you're teaching kids from the same room you absolutely destroy boxing, which is cool, but also kind of crazy and dystopic.
Yeah.
I'm being hyperbolic, all right?
No, yeah,
everybody
destroyed.
Knows. Yeah,
destroyed, absolutely demolished the box.
Oh, come on!
No,
not
like peeked in box and.
I'm not having this Johnny
gave a little knock on box,
self-deprecation, bad at fucking. No, dude, fuck that, dude.
I am famously good at fucking.
Yeah,
if you ask.
Dude. Yeah,
if you ask a bunch of people.
All right. No. Who should I ask?
You ask the entire hockey team. They'll tell you.
Men's or women's?
Either one. Take your pick, brother.
There you go. Yeah, there it is. God damn, dude.
Oh, imagine if I do a buy turn. That would be cool.
I don't know, dude. You'd be like buy in the same way. Who's that Hollywood actor that's in everything right now?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal in Game of Thrones. His character just kind of floats in the room looking all suave, and he's just like, I just have sex with anything that looks good. That's the grossest kind of buy.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's lustful or what is it when you're pagan and you can't be stopped? Where you want to gorge on stuff. So it starts with a P. Penis, pussy.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's just it'll come to me. I don't know. Perverted. No, that ain't it.
I think he's gay in real life. I think Pedro Pascal's just a gay guy.
I think he might. I think he's as bi as his character was in Game of Thrones.
I don't know.
Because again, I think he just wants to kind of have sex with anything that looks good.
That's funny. This is the flip of the Trump conversation. Now I'm like, no, this guy's gay.
Nah, I'm like,
this guy's gay.
Yeah, dude, Pedro Pascal versus, I don't know. Put them in a room together, see what happens, dude.
Well, listen, if bi people existed, then I would say that he's probably one, but I've yet to meet one.
An actual bi person?
Yeah, no, I'd love to one day.
I don't know. I've met a couple.
Have you? Have you really?
Yeah, that are like, oh yeah, I fucking suck hog and bang puss. I'm like, oh no.
No, that's
true.
Yeah. No, listen, I was being biphobic as a joke. I do believe.
Okay.
I've met bi people.
I'm still trying to think of that fucking word that's it's leaving the goddamn brain worms eating it right now, dude.
My ex-girlfriend, though, used to accuse me of being biphobic because she claimed to be bi, and it seemed like I didn't believe that she was. And so she would kind of get on my case about that sometimes. I think we talked about this with Corey.
Yeah, I think so. It's the whole, like, when somebody's bi, you're almost like, prove it.
That's not but that's not biphobic. That's bi-skeptical, you know? It's just kind of like...
What is bi-skeptical but the lowest level of biphobic?
It's like if you don't believe ghosts are real, then you're not going to be scared of them, you know? That's what I think.
But of course, flawless logic. God damn it! Until I figure out the goddamn word I want for this motherfucking suave bastard having sex with all the good-looking stuff.
Is it pansexual?
No, it's a Webster's dictionary. It's not overtly like a sexual word.
Okay.
It's just when man, it's. Like you shouldn't overdo it on stuff. I don't know. It's like the opposite of being like modest or sensible. It's like more of a portion control word than anything.
Gluttonous.
Like, gluttonous is up there. Yeah, a glutton for poon and peen.
Gluttons for poon could be the name of the pod.
Gluttons for poon, dude. Damn.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Oh man, guttons for peen and gluttons for poon.
Yeah, yeah.
Guts over peen, glutton for poon. Yeah.
I walked over to Jim was in a real bad mood today, and he was sitting on the couch watching the Game of Thrones.
No,
I don't know. Something's got him down.
He was watching Game of Thrones.
He was watching
that goddamn Pedro Pascal.
No, he's watching like the new spinoff, but
okay.
I think he still is right now. I hear him, but he was sitting on the couch and just like he'd been grumbling to himself. Like I kept thinking he was talking to me, but he was just like out loud going like fucking fuck shit fuck and about everything. And I wanted to say something to him, but I didn't want to ask him. I didn't want to talk to him about the stuff that was making him mad because I knew, it would just kind of devolve from there. So I grabbed a Jeff Foxworthy CD that I have, and I walked in and I was like, hey man, I got something for you. I thought it might cheer you up. And and I didn't know how it was gonna go, but I had it behind my back and he's like, yeah, what do you got? And I like hold it out for him and he takes a look at it and he goes, oh, that's fucking hilarious. And then he puts it down.
All right,
didn't laugh, but I got that out of him.
All right. Hey man, if he's that pissed or, having that sour of a time, to at least get it admitted funny out of him.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, when I get back, sneak that to me, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Give it to him again. Yeah. Be like, hey man, I'll have to find my old CD player for you to actually enjoy this. But I was back home and I saw this and I thought of you.
By the way, I bought something for whenever you end up being back here at home.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because everything's cool and good, and you're able to come back home.
Yeah.
I went a little crazy, and I found online a very rare copy of Andrew Dice Clay's "The Day the Laughter Died" on vinyl.
I saw you bought something else from the Dice Man.
That's what I've bought, and it's a vinyl, which is
hell yeah.
They're so hard to find, but I found one for sale, so I got it. I had the record player all hooked up. We're gonna sit and listen to all 2.5 hours of that baby.
You're goddamn
every
right,
crackle.
Dude. We are gonna get. I'm gonna call it right now. Absolutely silly drunk, and
tie one on.
Yeah, we're gonna tie one on.
Yeah.
I don't care. One day when I'm back in the not too distant future, probably either a Friday afternoon or a Saturday. We're gonna day drink, get a little silly, and see where the night takes us.
Yeah. I'm on board.
Yeah.
We'll do 5 podcasts in a row. We'll bang these out.
Gonna say a lot of the Patreon words for free.
I'll say it now so I don't So just in case I forget later, but speaking of Jim, I will put in the description of this video for the listeners the link to Jim's GoFundMe for his lymphoma treatment. I'm sure pretty much everyone listening to this is already aware and probably already has donated, but do it again if you want.
I will say, as of time of recording, last I checked, we are less than $1,000 away from hitting the fundraiser goal. So,
yeah. And what was fun is I got to scroll through and I could look at the names and who donated how much, and I really quickly learned about like the income of all of our friends.
Yeah.
Like I saw who gave 30, who gave 100. Of course, fucking Jordan Hansen dropped like 500.
Yeah,
What our richest
monster,
friend.
Dude.
What a monster! What an evil man!
Absolute monster. If we're giving flowers, I didn't check all the names, but shout out Dummy Gunner Ian. That was cool, man. I saw you and any of the Rocketeers that are listening that put in for Jim.
Yeah,
that rules. It's not really our story to tell, but yeah, Jim does have lymphoma, and so if we talk about our grouchy roommate, it's just know that we're the dickheads for saying he's being grouchy.
Yeah. Hey, should we put the? Maybe we should talk about this off air. I was going to suggest putting the Patreon money to it, but
yeah, I'm sure that'll make a dent.
Yeah.
I know. I love our
$105 will really
shut
over the edge.
Shut up. It's all. Shut up. Hey, I'm appreciative of it. Johnny's the one going every week when we go to the digital bank going, this will never buy me my infinity pool. This will never give me my goddamn fucking... I want to go to the Playboy. Honestly,
I'm dead set on being famous now that fucking Patton Oswalt turned me down.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second because that does need to come up. I'm going to take a hard stance right now that I still think millionaires are fucking cool. I think millionaires rule. Millionaires buy cool shit, and they have sex in pools at the Playboy Mansion, which unfortunately I think is also tied into. But I'm just saying, like, of-age sex parties.
Mm-hmm.
You know, millionaires do that. I'm like, all right, that's fine if everybody's consenting. An infinity pool with models in there. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, that's stupid. Like, I get it. It's the problem is billionaires bathe in babies' blood.
Yeah.
And eat and then do horrendous things to children.
Yeah, it's like that extra 3 zeros just makes you worship Satan, I guess. I don't know.
It's because you've become an apex predator of the capitalist market. Or just, it's the same reason I fucking hate monarchs. Because some just dirtbag cunt head was like, oh, I'm better than you. And then they used charisma to just convince people to be like, I guess he is. That's why he's in charge. Like, what? The royal family. I'm like, what? When did that start?
Right.
What caveman species of people just went, yeah, I guess I'm better than you guys. Now we're royal. I'm like, what? There's no lady in the water, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Just some psychopath was like, my bloodline will be in charge because I'm just gonna lie to people because I don't feel it. and then all the sweet simpletons went, well, people don't lie. Why would he lie? Why would he lie? Why would he do that? Dude, Home Improvement's getting a reboot on Little St. James where they got to rebuild the island. Just every week. Tim Allen's like, oh, fuck, there's another room. God damn it, it's full of blacklight pictures of them eating babies, damn it.
I don't think so, Tim.
The neighbor that you can only see the top of his yeah, but there's also like multiple holes around the cock level of the fence where he's like, hey Tim, get a little bit closer to the fence here. I got
Wilson's using a glory hole.
Yeah, Wilson's got glory holes all over the place.
Wilson's glory hole.
Wilson's glory hole would be. There's the name of the pod for you.
That's the name of the podcast.
Dude,
I want to write that down so I remember that forever.
Fisherman's hat, that cheeky smile eyes, like, hey Tim. Al's just dead inside.
I used to always think Al was the I was wrong, but I always used to think Al was Billy Mays.
No, yeah. But that guy is a pitch man now.
Yeah.
He has done pitch work, so you're not.
Well, that's because Billy Mays is gone. They needed a new guy.
I think he was doing it around the same time or before.
Does he pitch tools? That would be the thing that makes sense.
Definitely that garden hose that expands like a snake. You ever seen that one? That's good. By the way, some of those things are good.
That. I do like that.
If I'm getting a hose, give me that Expando snake hose.
Yeah.
You know? I don't. What do I need a big old heavy?
Squish it up, put it in your pocket. Take it to other places.
Pocket hose, dude.
Pocket hose. Yeah.
Put it next to my pocket hose.
Right next to my right next to my pants hose.
Oh yeah, fucking snakes and hoses in my pants. That'd be so fun. Just try to bring that on an airplane. Yeah. That's something you go through TSA with that. It'd be like, it's not. There's nothing wrong with this. It'd be like,
what, a man can't bring a hose on a plane?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm just bringing my fucking portable hose on this airplane.
What if I got to get something wet at the destination I'm going
to?
What
if the plane needs water somewhere from somewhere else? Then I'm a hero.
Did you see that the ShamWow guy is running for Congress?
Oh,
Did you see his ad?
Yeah, it's awful. It's dystopic.
It's incredible. It's got the part at the end of it where the fucking the fetus talks.
Yeah, it's
what a choice.
I mean, it's the stuff of nightmares. But
yeah, no,
I mean, it's gonna get a couple votes. That's for sure.
Oh, it will. Yeah. From this guy right here. Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's not even. It's not even my district. But
quick, you got to move again.
I also never realized his name is ShamWow.
No. I'm willing to bet that
he goes by ShamWow Shlomi is his name. That's his name.
Right. No, I'm gonna guess either that he changed it or that is an alias.
That must be his legal name now, because if that's what he's running on, I feel like you can't run on a fake name, right? You got to run on your legal name.
I mean, who the fuck knows, Johnny?
Who knows? Yeah, the rules are out the window.
I was like, I don't know.
I'd love to be that guy who puts his foot down here, like, you can't run on a stage name.
Fake name?
What has happened to democracy in this country?
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. The Kabalish elite getting away with all kinds of weird stuff, but a fake name.
Tell you what, this is the beginning of the end right here.
Yeah, none of that, dude. What's his name? Shlomo Spillsucker?
Yeah, well, it's a Jewish name, I'll tell you that much.
I'm all going up.
I'm all going up.
I'm all going up.
Oy vey.
I know "goy" is a slur that's supposed to hurt our feelings, but it still doesn't. Like it's when it's said in like an inside baseball way, I'm still like, hey, not cool. But I'm still like, I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Well, the thing is, general slurs don't hurt. Like if you're talking about white people, right?
Uh-huh.
Like "goy" doesn't hurt, honky doesn't hurt, cracker doesn't hurt, but Polak might hurt or WAP might hurt. Like the ones that are more specific to a specific. Like a specific race of white people, that might hurt. But if you're just talking white people in general, like a non-Jewish white, that's you gotta nail it more. I don't know. Did those hurt you when I said those just now?
No. Also, but goy isn't for a non-Jewish white. It's just for non-Jews.
Oh, even better. So
yeah.
I mean,
what are we even doing here? But
yeah,
I was like, also, no. The face I was making is like, are you explaining slurs to moi?
The slur expert.
Listen, I'll let you go, young blood. But
speaking of slurs, did you see what happened at the BAFTAs?
No, that in itself sounds like a slur to me. What's a BAFTA?
The BAFTA Awards. It's one of those award shows from film.
Man. I'm going to tell you right now, BAFTA sounds like if you were to tell me our new neighbors were a bunch of fucking BAFTAs.
Yeah.
A bunch of smelly BAFTAs just moved in. I'd be like, God, I don't like it.
Sounds like
I don't
a slur
like how they
from
treat
Star
women
Wars.
back from where they're coming from. Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty BAFTAs.
He was riding a smelly BAFTA here from Mos Eisley.
Riding their swoops around all night, leaving their speeders everywhere.
So the BAFTA awards it's sort of like an Oscars type show, and it's out of the UK. So it's like the British something awards. But it's so there's a film nominated.
Does
and it's
Italy have the WAPTA awards?
So so it's about there's a film out that's about Tourette's, and it's based on the life of a real guy who has Tourette's, and so that real guy was there at the awards show.
Oh, I'm sure everybody heard him.
Oh, brother. So he was shouting stuff during the show, which on British TV you can swear. So they didn't edit any of this out. So there's a part where they're presenting.
I think you can see boobs on British TV.
Yeah, you can. But there was like a woman was out presenting, and he was yelling like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!" he was doing that, and
are we sure it was him?
Yes,
because I'll tell you right
Alan
now,
Cumming was hosting. He had to keep coming out and saying like, "Hey, we apologize. This is Tourette's. This shows us what happens to Tourette's." But the one that everyone's talking about, and I'm shocked you've missed this. Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, the stars of the film Sinners, came out to present an award, and mid-presenting, during a pause, this man shouted the N-word with a hard R, and it made broadcast because the BBC did not cut it. They just let it stay, and you can see the look on Delroy Lindo's face, just going like. And they're just taking it.
Oh no!
And dude, this has unleashed the most hellish online discourse I've ever seen in my entire life. It is mostly people who don't understand Tourette's.
Damn.
Like there's a bunch of people that think Tourette's means you say what you're thinking. So they're like, this guy's clearly racist. He said what he was thinking. And I feel bad. And I feel bad for the guy. It's like,
that's,
Oh,
well, it can be intrusive thoughts that then are said as a tick.
But intrusive thoughts are oftentimes what's the worst possible thing that I could say. What's the thing I shouldn't say?
Hey, I'm not here being like, get him. Hang on. We have to stop. All right. I'm putting a pause on the sincerity right now.
Yeah.
Because we got to go back and talk about how goddamn funny that is. Listen, just as aliens watching from the flying saucer.
Yeah.
That is objectively goddamn hilarious.
Look, it's
especially if like Michael B. Jordan and the other guy are in back, and they just saw that nice lady get called a fucking bitch.
And they were going,
either that, or as she walks off stage, be like, Bella's, I don't want to. He might go for it. I'm just saying. Like if I'm Michael B. Jordan and there's a Tourette's guy, it's like, dude, you're going through the Jurassic Park, turning on the fences again, and it's like he starts with fucking bitch. He moves to stupid wop, and at the bottom, the T-Rex one is the N-word, and it's like, brother, get off the fence. He's gonna say it.
He's definitely
like. Tim, get off the fence. Michael, you gotta jump on 3.
Yeah. Listen, I'm never going to be the guy to say if you have a disability, you shouldn't go somewhere. I'm never going to be the guy to say if you have Tourette's, you should not feel welcome in a public space. I will say, speaking for myself, if I had the Tourette's, and I knew 2 black guys were about to walk on stage, I would excuse myself from the room.
That's what?
I'd take some precautions.
Johnny, that's very polite of you, but every time I write the N-word and it's all out of whack, I'm like, I will conquer my disability someday. But until then.
Yeah, they're saying he's disabled. I thought he pronounced it perfectly.
Yeah, he nailed it from the sounds of it. From the sound of it.
But this is such a case of like unstoppable force meets an immovable object, because you have two two tough black guys presenting an award on a stage on international TV, and it's the only case ever where a white man can shout the N-word at them with a hard R, and they just got to be like, all right, plowing ahead. Like,
bro,
incredible.
Man, that is that's tough. All right, now, yes, to be sincere, that is tough. Maybe I don't know. Dude, I wonder, you think they put him in a box, like up at the top of the theater, so it's just echoing?
Yeah, they actually gave him a megaphone.
Dude, if he had the fucking Lincoln seats, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, if we are ever lucky enough to become successful enough where you and I have to go to stupid award shows like that, if I was sitting right next to you in a tuxedo, brother, I think you'd be fucked because my chest would be shaking violently from how hard I am holding a laugh in because there's no way. I would admit I'm going to hell because I'm laughing at a man with Tourette's who can't help himself from saying the N-word at two black guys, and I know that's all a tragedy. It shouldn't be done. But another part of my brain would be like, nah, dude, kick in the door and let it laugh because this is what? The Lord doesn't take with both hands.
Yeah.
If we're going to sit there with a man's tragedy, then we have to laugh.
No, we have to. And look, it's a shame he doesn't have the good Tourette's.
Sorry. Are you laughing or are you not laughing? I'll tell you right now, I'd be fucked. I would have to leave the room.
Oh, you're telling me if that happened, if I was in the room, would I be laughing?
Yeah. I think any actor that was a stand-up comic in that room was probably laughing.
Was in the audience.
Was he laughing?
They didn't cut to him, but I know he was.
Dog.
He definitely was.
Oh, my God, dude. No, I'll tell you this much. Because I've been in the back of the room before when somebody's eating it or doing laughing for the wrong reasons, and people have told me to simmer down. Much like you having the wherewithal, if you were the Tourette's guy, to be like, maybe I go grab a water during this next one. I would probably, after he called those ladies bitches, I'd be like, I see where this train's going. I should leave. I'm not gonna, but I should leave.
Hear the train a-coming. It's going around the bend.
And words on the other side's gonna see from a friend.
And it begins with an N.
Dude, no. I will probably watch this during the break because that's incredible. No, that totally buries the hockey team story.
I don't want to be fully callous. I feel bad for Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan. I feel bad for them that had to happen to them. That sucks. It's also not the guy's fault. People are, this is hell, dude. This is hell for this guy. Everyone on there's people. Jamie Foxx went out just going like, nah, he meant that shit. like he knows. The Tourette's guy, Jamie Foxx, who won an Oscar for playing a blind guy, suddenly doesn't understand disabilities.
I don't know.
And then there's people they just don't even they're just like, well, Tourette's doesn't make you racist. Like that's like he doesn't. Like sorry he didn't have the kind of Tourette's that makes you yell Black Lives Matter.
That's
the type of Tourette's that makes you yell Rodney King.
All right, I'm going to tell you right. Nobody has woke Tourette's, dude.
Yeah, who has woke? You know who has woke Tourette's? Nazis with Tourette's. That's if you're a Nazi and you have Tourette's. If you're a white supremacist and you have Tourette's, then you'll shout woke stuff around your Nazi friends.
I wish I was in more of a giggly mood because that should have me gut laughing right now. That's incrediable. That if you were at a Klan meeting and he's like, Black Lives Matter, and they're like, the fuck did you say? Equal pay, gender
equal
gap.
Pay. Oh, Cornell West is smart.
Damn, dude. You don't have Tourette's, dog. You just said that.
Yeah.
All right. No, I think Cornell's cool too.
I love Cornell West. I mean, he's a nut.
I love him. Rent is too damn high?
No, different guy. They look the same though.
Look at me. I just did a racist flair for you.
Also,
pulling away the woke T-Rex. I go, Johnny, please. Cornel West is the rent's too high guy.
Listen, we start a podcast with Cornel West, the rent is too high guy, and Don King, and they all have to sit in a circle.
I'll tell you right now, the microphones would be peaking worse than when I don't level ours. Well, like, fellas, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more.
Where do you think you are? A movie theater? All right. Take it easy. I'm on
the hill with you.
No, speaking of guys being racist to black people, Gavin Newsom, who's going to be the next Democratic nominee for president.
Is he really?
I think that's what he's gearing up to do. That's definitely what he's gearing up to do, which he shouldn't do because he'll lose. Because he sucks. Nobody likes him.
I do want to die on the hill. Gavin Newsom does also suck.
Yeah. No, Gavin Newsom is an evil man. Slime ball. The definition of like a slime ball, like he makes your skin crawl when you see him.
Yeah, just because like Trump says he sucks doesn't automatically mean it's not true.
Yeah.
Like if you look into it more, I'm like, nah, he does also suck on his own.
Yes.
In the same way that Cuomo did and a lot of other all right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the definition of like evil centrist Democrat. And he was at an event. It was like an all-black event. Like it was I don't know what the exact event was, but he was speaking to like an all-black crowd, and there was a black moderator.
Did he call it an urban crowd?
Well, that's maybe what he would call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he at one point goes like, "Listen, I'm just like you guys. I got a 960 on my SATs. I couldn't read." That's how he.
Ooh.
and
man.
The moderator's laughing.
It would be less racist to go, she.
Yeah, no, legitimately. If you walked out there and was like, I'm going to ask you some questions, like, you would have been. If he tried to, like, because at the very least, if he was doing that, if he went out doing full black voice, you could say he's code switching, you know?
Yeah.
You could say he's like, but instead he went out there and said, I'm just like you guys. I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah. I'm like,
which is insane.
Dude, that's. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough. Yeah, I don't know. I did get hit with some black motivation in the locker room today. Yeah. Dude, you better believe it. One of the black guys at the gym came in firing up with some like Friday Night Lights energy, like hitting us all with motivational talk. Like, something beats nothing. Something beats nothing. I'm 68 years young. If I wasn't moving, I'd feel 68. I'm like, dude, this guy fucking rules.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was like me and this other kid. And I don't know, man. It's a small town. It's not the gym we go to back home. It's like a small town gym. So you get to know the regulars pretty quick. And there's a couple of autistic kids who work out around the same time I do. And I'm always like very kind to them. I try to talk to them and just like make them feel cool at the gym. And this guy came in hot. And I got to see the Gen Z autist and the boomer, like, communication go live. I was like, oh, dude. It's like watching Magnesium just get lit, where I'm like, oh, this is a fire. How do we put this one? It's like, Youngblood, I got to tell you something. He said Youngblood, too.
Yeah.
Ooh, love it. But yeah, anyways.
One might say it's like a black guy versus a guy with Tourette's who has an N-word tick.
Pretty close. But the young kid was a black kid with autism. They're out there. They're out there, you know. The strongest of the autists, I'll tell you that much.
No, I mean that's truly intersectionality, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The struggles of an autist with the struggles of a black person in America.
Yeah, that's you're grazing.
They don't cancel out. They compound.
I was about to say compounding hardships. Like that.
Compounding hardships could have been the name of the podcast.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I forgot I got to use my cosmically unimpressed line again this weekend. That got somebody. I forget where we were looking up at the stars, but nah, dude. So anyways, no, I just getting the black motivation is hilarious in the locker room, because I was like, man, I cannot be a bitch now warming up on this treadmill. He's gonna see me. Like, can't be allowed.
No, yeah, and he'd say something too. You know.
Oh yeah.
He would.
No, this. I will say one of the guys in his trio. This is. I'm gonna go out on a whim here. This might be a stereotype, but one
on
of the
this
guys.
Podcast?
Yeah, right. One of the guys in his group uses Bluetooth headphones, but uses his laptop as the music player, and it is incredible.
So he's just carrying his laptop around?
Oh yeah, there's a laptop in the gym, and it's like hooked up to like skull candies, and you better believe he keeps that laptop on the bench next to him. So wherever this guy's is at, he
takes up 2 benches.
And it's okay because it's noon in Grosse Pointe. There's like 4 people in the gym.
Yeah.
But I'm like, God damn, that fucking rules. And I don't screen peep all the time, but every now and again I do. I saw him absolutely rocking out to DBZ Abridged videos. And I was like, fuck yes, dude. Just getting motivated by DBZ Abridged. I'm like, yeah, dude. Hell
you see,
yeah.
I used to watch those videos, and no, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and that was not something you'd rock out to. Those were
no, but because Yu-Gi-Oh is I like Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's turbo nerd shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you can't get fired up. You don't put on Yu-Gi-Oh and bench 315.
Yeah, that's
but
for
like
losers.
if you're listening to Cell get ready to whoop Vegeta's ass, yeah, brother, you're putting up some plates.
Look, I don't watch any of that shit. I watched the A-Team like a cool kid.
All right.
I watched Walker Texas Ranger.
Really renouncing your yellow card for sick anime. Although I forget that it's deep rooted in your blood to hate everything Japanese. So.
Yes, no, it is deep in me. I loved Godzilla, but that's also because he killed the Japanese. I loved the guy who
I was like,
who
you
rampaged
root for Godzilla.
through Japan.
Yeah, it's the same reason you're big on the Pacific theater of World War II. You're like, well, the Germans up to something? I don't know.
I was watching this YouTube video today. You've probably seen it. It's this British World War II historian, and he breaks down like World War II movies and their accuracy and stuff.
Oh, is it not Armchair Historian? God damn it. Is he like a cartoon British guy?
No.
He's voiced by a real British guy, but then it's like...
No, he's a real British guy.
Oh, all right.
Very snazzy, wears these nice jackets, but cool. He's like a cool like British guy and very casual. But, he was talking about like Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers, all this stuff, and then they had him look at a scene from Hacksaw Ridge, and he was like, no, we'll look at the Pacific Theater with Hacksaw Ridge, and he's like, I've never seen the film, and then it's the scene of the Japanese just charging, and then and they're all like, ah! And then he pauses and he goes like, no, that is quite accurate. The Japanese were known for not being very tactical in their attacks. They would charge and scream often. And
dude,
it was awesome how he'd talk on one side about how like the Nazis or like the Germans would be like more cunning in battle, and then he'd be like, and then the Japanese were just a bunch of lunatics, just running and screaming.
Dude, good old-fashioned Anglo-Saxon war. There's tactics involved. There's cunning. There's planning. Japanese are crazy sons of bitches. They're gonna run at you in their diapers, dude.
That's the thing. If you're a Jap, the people are the ammo.
yeah. I will say
every man's a bullet.
Dude, serendipitously, a lady sitting next to me on my flight down to Florida this weekend was watching Hacksaw Ridge next to me, and she was like a sweet old lady. Like her and her husband were getting ready to go on a cruise, and then when I saw her put on Hacksaw Ridge, I was like, "Oh, you're in for a fucking trip."
Yeah.
And what I love is she was live reacting. She's like very expressive while watching movies, so she would be like, and then the one scene, if you remember, where like it's real sad and gross, but that American kid like comes out of the mud screaming.
Yeah.
And then gets his head blown off. Yeah. Dude, she screamed next to me, and she went, ah! Like, on the plane. And I got to tell you, brother, sitting next to her, I knew immediately what was up, but when you can't see what's going on an airplane and somebody screams like that, the whole radius of the airplane started freaking out a little bit. And then I just pointed at her. I'm like, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. But yeah, dude, Hacksaw Ridge on an airplane.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
What a move that is.
Yeah.
Because that's also a movie, like, the first 2/3 of that movie are, like, cute. You know?
I mean, kinda.
Well,
it's
it's like
an alcoholic father who fought in World War I talking about his sons.
It's also like he's like this kind guy. He's just like, I don't want to shoot nobody, and then he's like training in Vince Vaughn's, cracking
then
quips.
Then the agent and/or the dude from Rivendell is just kind of like, no son of mine's gonna be fighting in a war.
Oh yeah, Hugo Weaving,
Hugo Weaving.
But then I
Man
think that
has
movie encompasses
huge upper teeth.
In a way, like, it's not Mel Gibson's best movie by any means, but I think it's one that encompasses him the best as a man in the way that it is so it's like this sort of patriotic, sort of nostalgic, very religious film and about it's very soulful, but then also Mel Gibson is a lunatic and an extremely hateful man, and so he also needs to.
Is he now? Is he now?
Well, I'm
an extremely vindicated man who might have got a little too drunk, was on one, but
hey, you can say it.
I don't know, man. Him and Corey Feldman are probably listening to MJ guilt-free a lot sooner than most of us.
No, look, he was right about some of those things.
Yeah.
But listen, not right about a couple other things. To be fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's quite a few solid things Mel Gibson not correct about. But it's the way that he's like, I think he truly is. He's a fascinating guy because he's always wrestling that his Catholicism and his spirituality with also what's clearly a burning anger and rage beneath him all the time. And so I think you see both of those in Hacksaw Ridge because the ending of it is he does want to just see bodies get riddled with bullets. You know,
it's fucking... Hacksaw Ridge, I will say, is brutal, and it's almost too much for me.
Yeah?
Like, the rewatchability on Hacksaw is kind of tough. I
fell asleep to that movie.
Oh, yeah. Come on now. Dude, I fell asleep to Hurt Locker once. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I woke up to the van bomb scene, and I thought I was having PTSD. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
You're having PTSD for a war you were never in.
Dude, I was just napped, and then that van bomb goes off, and it's so goddamn loud, and then it hits you with the concussion sound after. So, like, as you're waking up, you're like, what the fuck was that? And then you just... But anyways, did you know Hacksaw was independently made? And then it's also telling that Vince Vaughn is in it with a lot of speaking roles because Vince Vaughn is like kind of quietly very conservative as well.
He's like a libertarian, I believe.
I thought you were the one that told me he was kind of a Trump guy before.
I think he's like a soft Trump guy. He doesn't really talk about it ever.
Okay, well, I just... Here's the thing.
It's been reported that he's a libertarian. He's
When that movie was made, like, Mel was still kind of building himself back up, and Vince Vaughn signed on to the project, which I'm like, all right, like, I get it. But
the lead in that movie is Andrew Garfield, and he's not
he's
like a
British.
right-wing guy.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's true. And Jewish.
Does it come with a paycheck then, eh?
Andrew Garfield's Jewish too.
He's a paycheck, and I got me
I didn't get a fucking paycheck.
I'm the second Spider-Man. I am. My web shooters were made with my brain wrinkles.
I like him saying I am, like he's a fucking Dr. Seuss character.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he British or is he Australian?
Andrew Garfield?
Who cares?
He's like, I don't know. I think he's Welsh. Give one to Wales. Hello.
Although it gave way for Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn because they did that movie together. They did Dragged Across Concrete, which is one of the best movies of the 21st century. Yeah,
I haven't seen that one yet. I saw Cell Block. I still need to see Dragged Across Concrete.
Brother.
Dude,
when you're here.
Start the list of movies that we've talked about watching, because I know Dragged Across Concrete's on there. We finally watched The Fugitive. I need Portillo's. I need a movie night, and then we'll get drunk, and we'll listen to Andrew Dice Clay, and then we'll get some high-class Chicago escorts. But
hell yeah,
I'm just going to make them modify Nerf guns with me all night. And then they'll be like, are you going to fuck me or not? I'll be like, what? No. Now hand me the fucking Phillips, all right? The spring's very powerful. Fucking put an eye on.
Have you ever heard the or like read the transcripts of what Mel Gibson said when he was arrested?
Brother, did I wrote them. Are you kidding me? Fuck
Best script he's ever read.
I was like, what are you talking about? I memorized them, dude. No, he talks. He's the only man I know that spoke in tongues, but was also speaking English.
No, yeah, he was.
He had the cadence and rhythm of a possessed man, but was
you
saying
could tell
hateful shit.
I think it's one of those drunk racist rambling rants where you can also tell he's an artist because it's so eloquently.
It's poetic in its
he'll be like, he doesn't yell and be like, you fucking Jew. He says like, Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world. As he's hammered, he's wasted, and that's what he says to hurt the feelings of a Jewish cop. Like, I mean, it's anti-Semitism, but that is like hard thought out. That's a writer's anti-Semitism.
Damn, dude, it was. I think you told me about this before, but I forgot it was a Jewish cop, which I am to understand is quite the goy position in life. So that guy already hated himself. You're making $55,000 American a year. Yikes!
I actually don't know if it was a Jewish cop, but I think at least if Mel smelled it on him, he probably was.
Dude. Oh, no, dude. The Nazis just are like, we're going to need a K-9 unit. And they just have Mel Gibson on a leash smelling. Checks the attic. All right. You got any plugs? Buddy butt plugs?
Only thing I got coming up, Saturday the 28th, I'll be performing at a Jewish frat house.
Now, I'm guessing that gig gets canceled now. Oh, wait. No, yeah, you're doing Ian Zaid's show. Yeah.
Ian Zaid, yeah.
You're fine. Yeah.
Ian Zaid. I don't remember the name of the house show, but look up him on Instagram. You'll find the show. It's at his Jewish frat house, which I will be performing comedy at.
That's actually pretty close to our place. I don't know that it's walkable, but it's not far. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Like 5 minutes down Ashland. So, okay, this Thursday. Nope, I forgot. I canceled that. Never mind. I was supposed to be at Tight Ship. I'm just hanging and banging in Detroit this weekend. I'm not doing comedy this week, guys. I am taking care of family stuff. But March, if all goes well, March 6th, I'll be at the Lincoln Lodge, and March 7th, I might also be at the Lincoln Lodge. I don't know. I have a 6th and 7th show back in Chicago. So maybe not this week, but the week after, guys. I'll be back at it like a bad habit. Other than that, touch them.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
You got a top three Mel Gibson movies?
Your laugh at the end there, I was like, you want sincere? Or
yeah.
Sincere?
No, give me sincere.
I fucks with Mad Max.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm only going to limit myself to one Mad Max.
Which Mad Max?
I was going to say I love the first one, but if I'm only picking one, I watch Road Warrior over the original every day.
It's the best one.
Yeah, Road Warrior for sure. I fucks with the Patriot hard. Even though, like, history nerds love to hate on the Patriot because it's inaccurate. It's all fiction, dude. Like, Cornwallis might be the most accurate, historically inspired character, but everything else is total horseshit. But I don't care. I mean, growing up, the scene where he's like butchering people with tomahawks and then taps into that Mel Gibson fucking craze.
Yeah.
Incredible. And then let me see what's another fucking classic Mel Gibson?
Braveheart.
No, I've seen Braveheart. It's not my favorite. God damn it.
I guess if you want to choose something he directed, what wasn't in, you could say like Apocalypto.
I've seen Apocalypto. I think it's all right, but
I love Apocalypto.
Well, no, it's not all right. It's very good, but I still don't think it's my favorite. I'm just well, you know, man, he's been in so many goddamn things.
On the list, I gotta show you Attack Force Z. That's That's an old Mel Gibson movie, like young Mel Gibson. I've got that on Blu-ray. I'll show you that. It's a World War II movie.
All right. Yeah, I think you've talked about it.
I think I have
a lot. Hang on. Do you have yours ready to go? Because I'm trying to look up the IMDb right now.
Okay, my number one's probably Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon would be number one. Number two, I'm going to say... dude, sometimes I'm tempted to put Dragged Across Concrete as in my top three.
I honestly, I feel like if I'd seen that by now, I probably would.
I'm gonna say number two. I want to go with different options than you. So number two, I'll say Dragged Across Concrete. Number three. Oh, okay. Wild choice. Okay, toss up. It's either gonna be.
I do have my third. I actually have my third.
My third is going to be okay. What's your third?
My third is Chicken Run.
Oh yeah, good choice.
Fuck yeah, dude.
My third,
100%. I was trying to think about it. I was like, come on, what is it? It's dude Chicken Run. Him voicing a claymation chicken.
In what's a metaphor for the Holocaust as well.
It's incredible.
All right, then following with that, my number three is Pocahontas.
Is he in Pocahontas?
Yeah, he's John Smith.
I didn't know that.
No, my number three will be either the Payback.
Okay, yeah, like
or
from the Get Him to the Gringo era.
No, Payback was earlier. Payback was 90s. I like Get the Gringo, but Payback is like a 90s movie. It's based on a one of the what's his name? I forget, the Parker books. But I like Payback, or Ransom, or Signs.
Oh yeah, Signs. I forgot about Signs.
Or
We Were Soldiers is up there as well.
Which one?
We Were Soldiers.
We Were Soldiers is great. I was gonna say people don't bring it up a lot, but I think it's one of his best. Is Maverick.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like as quintessential, like because all right, dude, Lethal Weapon movie. If we're being honest, the Lethal Weapon,
Mad Max,
the Mad Max movies. It's like and then Chicken Run.
Also, when I say Lethal Weapon, 1 and 2 are like dead tied. You know,
of course,
Chicken Run is great.
Chicken Run, dude, Chicken Run's great.
Yeah.
He's got a tricycle, dude. He walks around on a tricycle, showing up like, "Yo, I'm a rooster who fucks." And I'm like, damn, dude, I'm a little kid being like, this chicken's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a sexy rooster. I like it. What's
he is.
Funny,
he's also in Chicken Run.
You know that movie Clueless?
Yeah.
There's a part in that where she talks about Mel Gibson.
He was the sexiest man alive for a while.
Yeah, you forget because it's a joke that's so dated because Mel Gibson is mentioned in that movie as like a heartthrob, as like a guy that like young girls are into.
More of a cockthrob to the young men, though, you know?
Sure, but the obviously it's like his image has changed so much from now he's like a fucking crazy guy with a beard, and he's terrifying,
Dude,
and it's just so funny.
He's gone less Dennis, more Randy. He's
yeah. You really want Dennis to Randy.
Dude, on the Dennis to Randy Quaid scale, he's going way more Randy.
Very few people have been both.
Yeah,
within their life. It's a great life.
Not even either of the Quaid brothers. I imagine the Quaid brothers have Thanksgiving in the same way North Korea and South Korea meet for diplomacy on the parallels. Go ahead. I was going to say, you can finish what you're saying.
I think they actually see eye to eye on everything. I think Dennis is just a little bit more savvy. I think that's all.
That's fair.
Oh, okay. We'll go out on this.
Dude.
I'll mention this. I read a story today.
Okay,
Somebody
okay.
shared a story about Dennis Quaid talking about how he's an asshole. And they're like, I was doing like voiceover work for a company, and Dennis Quaid came in to do some voiceover work, and he came in with his dog. And while he was like in the recording booth, his dog just took a shit in the piss on the carpet. And then he walked out, grabbed his dog by the leash, looked down, saw the shit in the piss on the carpet, looked at us and winked at us, and then just left.
That's awesome. See, that's millionaire behavior. I can
That
get
is.
behind that.
Yeah.
Now, if
yeah.
he would have said, "Bring me your children, I want their blood," that's billionaire behavior, and I can't
That's
get
true.
behind that. So,
That's true.
all right, everybody. Speaking of millionaire behavior, Patreon.
Patreon. See you
Bye,
there.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you there.
Donate.
Bye.
Click on the link in the description for Jim.
Yes.
Click on that.
Yes. Sneak in the sincerity. Also, we're in Rocket Force limbo. So, this is episode whatever, but we're pressing on. All right. Love you,
Yeah.
everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. That is a spicy podcast.
3, 2, 1.
Chinese faggot.
Force.